Oh, there I am. All right, good morning, guys. It is Thursday, July 15th. Camera adjust a little bit better. All right. Hey, Robert, how are you? So I am on my wife's computer, so it's gonna have to be off of here by later at 8:15 Eastern. So, because she starts work at 8:30, so I have to give her computer back and everything. Readjust this camera a little bit. This is okay, I don't know. Alright. So I'm actually outside in the backyard. It's finally a nice enough morning to do that. I'm gonna take one of those headphones out. I feel like I'm hearing nothing but echo. Can you hear me okay, Robert? Everything sounds and looks okay? I hope. So yeah, no train room today, which is fine. That's kind of what I was hoping to do with this eventually, was to be out here and enjoy the summer weather while we can. So we know it'll be crummy. Hey, James, how's it going, buddy? Is my camera doing all kinds of funny stuff? I feel like I'm getting glitching and stuff in the background. I don't know why that is. James is in the train room. Okay, cool. Well, maybe I'll bring you in for a little bit then today, James. You can show us some of your stuff. Let me see. This is weird. On my computer, I have everything set up. Well, let me explain first. My computer, I don't know what's going on with it. It just all of a sudden decided I don't want to do anything. Like it just, my main screen, it won't let me shut down, run any diagnostics, do anything. So a friend of mine is pretty decent with computers, so he's going to take a look at it hopefully this weekend. And Chris, he's sitting at his table redesigning his layout and stuff. Well, that's exciting. That's exciting. Let's see here. The mouse is different and everything. The Brummy Rail Enthusiast. How's it going? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. It's a pretty nice morning here in Cleveland, Ohio. Let's see what's the temperature today. I got my new cups in. I don't know. Yep. Let's see. It's all glitchy on my end. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe it's trying to focus. Maybe because it's outside, it has no idea what it's doing. Chris says you can say Diamond Central. I'll show you later. Uh-oh. I gotta figure out where to add in at least one diamond. I think that'd be fun. Okay. Let's go do something. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I should have done a dry run to this. last night or something. I see Joe Rader. Hey, good morning, Joe. Hey, boy, that was a heck of a nice thing you got in the mail. Should help you out with your videoing and stuff, man. That was pretty cool. MHB Podink. Morning. What's your name there? I'm sure I know your name. I don't know why. I see you all the time. Who else we got here? James, Chris, Remy Rail, Robert. Cool. Now, if you can figure it out, aren't you going to go on with him to have him walk you through it, Joe? Oh, there's James. Let me bring James in and do a quick little. All right. You there, James?
I hear.
There you are. Okay. Maybe that way.
There we go.
Still trying to figure out how to do this split screen.
I got a new device for my tablet, so I have a stand so I can actually position the camera.
Oh, nice.
You know? And a keyboard, so it makes it. And I got a laptop too, so I can see the chat.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's good. Like I said, I got mine.
And I got the coffee.
Well, you got to have the coffee. I will post a link to these if anybody is interested. I have those and then my normal cup. I got a double fist of coffee on my Teespring. Not to sell my Teespring stuff, but if you do want one, they're on there.
I want to get a couple. That's my next thing. I
hate even bringing that stuff up because I don't want to sound like I'm peddling my goods, but I guess there's so many guys always asking for things.
Yeah, that's good. I like mugs. I collect them.
Me too. As a matter of fact, me too.
I have lots of Tim Horton mugs up here.
Oh boy.
So you're outside and I'm inside today.
No, how about that? It's actually nice here. It's like 70, 71, I think. I just looked it up on the phone. I was going to have to do this on the phone, and I was like, how about if I borrow your computer, Miss Kathy? And she starts work at 8:30, though, so I have to be off here by like 8:15. I can't run long today.
Yeah.
So
we're off to Cambridge this morning at 8:30. So.
Yeah. Whereabouts you live at again?
I live in Dundas. We're about 2 hours north of Buffalo.
Oh. If they're open the border.
Lake Ontario.
Maybe someday they'll actually. Is the border still closed for you guys? Guys?
It's apparently closed to non-essential traffic. There's a friend of mine. He lived in Ottawa. His wife is a nurse in New York City, and they hadn't seen each other in 18 months because of the lockdown. Because she was essential service, New York City. She couldn't cross. He was not essential. He couldn't go see her. And then he finally got to go see her. He had to fly from Montreal to Chicago, then to New York City to get there.
What the heck? Hey, Darren. Darren's here. And I got somebody boardroom.
Tape. So.
Yeah. Well, someday I got to get a passport anyway. I think that's the most ridiculous thing ever. Yeah, passport to go to Canada. I mean, it's like American North, and we're Canada South. We're brothers. You know,
There's
you know what I mean? It's like I could see maybe like Mexico because there's more shady, cartels and things like that. Maybe it'd be a little more of a reason for that border, but for Canada, I don't know.
There's some sections in Canada that the border between U.S. and Canada is the road itself.
Yeah.
Especially in Quebec. So it's hard to say.
Well, because of that, that's the only reason I chose, and I chose poorly way back in high school. I chose to take French instead of Spanish because of Montreal and all that up there. Thinking, well, I'd be more apt to go there and use French than I would, because I never had a desire to go to Mexico. I've never, ever in my life wanted to go to Mexico. Never been to Mexico. I just never had a desire to go there. It's always seemed like not a cool place.
I never learned French. We didn't have the option in high school, but my background's French.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't speak much. I mean, I took it all throughout high school, and I can't speak barely a lick of it.
I can speak English. Oui. I can listen to it. That's a good enough.
I have, see, I'd be lost for the most part if somebody was speaking French. But, anyways.
Yeah. You learn to adapt where you live.
Oh, I'm sure. I see Eminem Short Lines, Marty's in here. You got Darren's in here. A couple guys have jumped in since. Borgren Skinny Pants. That's a fun name there. We came up with that. What did I do here? Chris says, what did he say? He will have some of my coffee mugs started next month. Chris, does that mean you're going to have them for sale, or are you going to start your collection of mugs? What do you mean? It's not that difficult, man. I mean, I go on Teespring, but I think there's other places too. Barn full of trains, good morning. Anfield Railroad layout in the loft. Good morning to you as well. Good morning to anybody I missed. Been for 10 minutes. When I was driving over the road, and it was only for about a year and a half, way back when I first started driving, we would pick up on the border. We never actually went into Mexico, but we'd pick up there in El Paso and places like, right across the border from Mexico.
So we finished most of the cork last night in the layout. We were short about 2 strips.
Oh no! Yeah, that figures. I got a couple strips I could give you. But I'm not there.
Computer? I went through 3 boxes already.
Yeah. It goes quick. I was able to salvage quite a bit of cork from my old layout, but I also bought 4 boxes.
Yeah, I didn't have a layout before this. I had a workshop.
Yeah.
The workshop went bye-bye while it's in the shed, in the garage.
Is that where your layout is, in the garage, or where's your? No, you're in the basement.
My layout's in the basement. My workshop is now the garage or the shed.
Oh, nice.
Is a train building shed too.
Nice.
I built the models out there in the wintertime when it's snowing.
Is it warm enough in there in the wintertime?
It's insulated, and I have a little heater.
Oh, nice.
It keeps it toasty.
Yeah.
I'll trek through the snow and hide out. I have high speed out there, so I'm set.
Oh, that's good.
Well, when they put in we put in Bell 5, I wired a high speed cable to the shed, so I have high speed out there if I need to. For YouTubers, I have it. The old computers out there.
Yeah, well, that's what mine was the old one. But this is the new one my wife got, because she's working from home now, so she actually got the okay to stay at home.
I like staying at home.
Yeah, well, she's not retired yet, so.
Well, I was forced.
So, she's been doing that.
I was forced.
Were you?
I worked for the industry for 45 years, fixing things.
Right. Oh,
Almost.
you enjoying being home, being off?
Oh yeah. Well, we're busy now too with my mother-in-law. She is 90 plus,
Jeez.
and she needs help.
Yeah, but she needs at least a little help at that age.
Well, she's diabetic now. She needs injections morning and evening. And we're
Dang.
afraid within 6 months she's not be able to handle it herself. So we gotta take care of it.
Darren, the B&H Railroad, said to get yourself a mini split for the shed. I guess that one of those things that gives you air conditioning and heat. I know he has one out in his shed.
Oh yeah, I don't have room for that.
Yeah, I guess it just goes up. He just has it. I guess it goes right through the wall.
Yeah, I don't have the power capacity out there to put it or the wall space. My shed's only 9 by 11.
Okay, so it's basically a tool shed.
Yeah.
Basically just a tool shed for lawnmower and stuff.
Yeah, not the lawnmower. It doesn't deserve that space.
Well, what most people that aren't train enthusiasts using their shed for trains would use for their lawnmower.
It's the hideaway for the hideaway.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I got to do a roof on this garage. Don't judge me. But that's my shed, really. It's a one-car garage, and that ends up being what I use for a shed, basically, because my cars don't even really fit in there.
I have trains in the shed. I have a shelf layout in the shed.
Oh, nice.
It just it's all easy track, DC only, but it needs to be cleaned. I haven't done it. I used to have a train run around a loop.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Be out there building kits and watching the trains run around.
That's right. So I broke my $10 train I bought. It's a
$10.
So I bought a train show before they had lockdown last year. $10. It's Burlington Northern. Yeah, okay. Burlington Northern. $10.
Well, I got to have a cup of coffee. Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Well, it was rough year. I'm really jonesing for a train show, man. I really.
Yeah, we haven't seen one since the last train show was March.
Yeah, they're starting to come back up, but
there's train shows in Florida.
Yeah, I know a buddy of mine, Robert. His dad just went to one last weekend.
Well, Tom went to one too. He posted talking about it last live stream.
Who was?
Tom. Tom's Trains.
Oh, did he go? I wonder if it was the same one. They're in the. I don't know where the show was, but they live down around Tampa, Largo. So yeah. I don't know where they went for the show though. I wasn't able to go, so I was like just half interested only as to where I was at, because I wasn't going to go down to Florida to go. I'd love to go down to Florida. That's my ultimate goal. Just about the time I get this layout built is when I have to start tearing it down to move.
A friend of mine's son, he's moving to Florida.
Yeah, Chris is down in Florida too here. I keep calling him Chris. His name's Chris, Tennessee River Union Railroad. He said, I was going to say all the Florida train shows are open. So that's good to know. They're open. Before the shutdown, the wife and I had booked rooms and everything. A room. We're going to meet up with a friend of mine in Oklahoma, and we're going to meet in St. Louis for the National Model Railroad train show. And then it all got canceled. So I was looking forward to that. I've only been through St. Louis. My wife's never been that far west, but she was looking forward to going to St. Louis and, seeing like the Arch and all the different sites, because we're going to make a long weekend out of it and go not just to the train show, of course, but we're going to go sightseeing and stuff. And just a little weekend getaway. Now my kids are older and such, it's kind of nice. We're not quite empty nesters. The daughter's still at home for now, but she's self-sufficient on her own as far as that kind of stuff goes. And then my son's in the Army, so
yes.
So we're almost empty nesters.
Yeah, but they'll come back home though.
Well, we'll see. She's back home for now, so she gets her feet under her, and you know, she's chomping at a bit though. She wants to go, but she knows it's prudent to stay home for a bit to save her money, pay on her school loans.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
I never had that opportunity because I went right into work, so
yeah,
into the trades. See, I repaired motors for industry.
Oh yeah.
So the stuff you see in your little locomotives, I fixed the real thing. I'm talking anywhere quarter horsepower up to 5,500.
Wow.
They go to all those steel mills down in the U.S. and Canada that produce steel, and they have a lot of motors in there.
Yeah.
And it's all DC. A lot of it's DC. Yep.
That's wow. It's impressive.
Yep. But time for new change. Trains.
I picked up an old blue box that I'm gonna eventually remotor with a Genesis motor. And I cleaned it all up and put it on a tray. It runs, but it's weak. You know, and I don't know how to make them any stronger. This is the usual loud blue box motor, and it doesn't. They don't want to pull anything.
I have a blue box local I got from the club. Stone box.
I reached out to Athearn to see which replacement motor I would need to buy, you know. And of course, I'll put a decoder and everything in it. But I mean, this will be a slow project. And I haven't heard back from them. I'm shocked.
They sell the blue box. They sell the Genesis motors, though. A friend of mine bought one for his.
Yeah, I just didn't know if there was a certain one I had to get. You know what I mean? Like to fit into the frame. It's a P40/42. It's an Amtrak.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So I'm going to actually repaint it because the scheme it's an older scheme.
Right.
It's the phase 3, and I'm going with the newer. I guess it's phase 4, phase 5/4. I think it is. I don't know. Either way, but I got the decals. I got the paint to do it, and so I'm going to probably go ahead and work on the shell. You know, get that all squared away. And like I said, it does run on DC. I got a dummy locomotive with it too. I bought it from a guy. He sold me both the dummy and the powered, and it wasn't bad. It was like $60 shipped, so shipping and everything for both units. So I didn't think that was too bad. By the time I get done putting all the money into it, I could have just bought a brand new Athearn probably with DCC and sound in it already. But yeah, I kind of like sometimes to do a little project and add something, a little challenge. Not like I don't have enough stuff to do already.
For sure. That's the problem with the new stuff now. I was looking at Athearn announcing a couple new locomotives the other day. The DCC sound version is $269 American listed. Listed the DCC ready for $220.
Yeah.
And up here to buy a decoder, a basic decoder, is $40 Canadian.
Wow. What is that?
Is $130.
Wow.
Not counting speakers.
You can get. Oh, no speaker. Yeah, that's kind of. Yeah, because we could get just the basic, those Digitracks, the DH, what is it, 126, just the basic 4 functions. You know, the front and back lights. You know, motor function. You know, you could get them $15-$20 US. You know, not in the sound stuff, depending on what you go with, not counting the speakers, you're still looking at about $100. You know, $80 to $100.
Locksound makes a basic stripped down decoder about $37 Canadian.
So what's the exchange rate? What would that be in US roughly?
We would use right now the dollar is quite good, so 1.3. So if I take a Canadian American dollar times 1.3, I would get an approximate Canadian price.
Yeah.
So, but the shipping cost from the States is high too sometimes.
Yeah. not shipping, and that ruins for me. That ruins a lot of deals. Like a guy will want as much or more to ship it as he does for the product. You know, like on Facebook and eBay and things like that.
That's right.
It's like come on now.
And a lot of guys.
If they're coming from overseas or something, I can understand. But if it's coming from the United States or even Canada, I can see Canada being a little bit higher just because of like customs and shit like that. But you know.
Well, when Randall shipped me that locomotive I won in his subscriber draw, it cost him $21 American to ship it, to mail it to me.
Wow.
And that package, you talk about around the world, it went from his Arkansas to another U.S. city close to where he lived. Then it headed to Chicago. Then it went to Sacramento.
Sacramento.
It went to Richmond, BC. Then Burnaby, BC. Then it went to Mississauga, Stony Creek, then Dundas to get to me. It took about 3 weeks.
Wow, man.
Oh yeah, it had a trip.
Yeah, it did.
Nice car though too.
Whew. Let's see. I got an Anfield road layout. Wants to join in.
Okay, let him in.
Hey, Anfield.
Hello, Anfield.
There's Mike muted there. May not even know that I'm clicking him in here. Hey, I'm sorry. I just saw yours down there. Let's see if I can figure out the best way to do that. There we go. Maybe that's better.
Hello.
How's it going, bud? Sorry, I just saw you down there.
No problem. I'm actually working on the second layout now as well. I've got the loft layout and I've got this one now.
Oh, he's greedy.
Yeah, I know. What's up with that? Says the guy that has a shed to build model kits.
Well, this layout, I'll change cameras. Bear with me.
Yeah.
Let's go. This is layout. This is I've got train running at the moment. I've only just finished building it. It's a 4x8 train table. I got offered it off someone. Their widow had offered me it, and I took give it a home.
Yeah.
Cool.
It is. It's a lot of work though, because I've got this layout is the baby layout to the original Anfield Road that's in the loft. It's a 26-foot layout. This one is smaller, and I can run my trains on it because I didn't get trains with it, but I got a load of track. I'm happy with it, but it takes a lot of time.
Oh yeah, it does. I spend way too much time down here.
I know you do. You're rebuilding all yours, though, aren't you?
Yeah. So I just started to rebuild in like February.
Yeah, I know. I remember. I've been following you for some time, and I thought.
No, I appreciate that.
No problem. I like most of the American channels. I've seen. It's like James. It's in here. I've seen James around.
I'm here. Yes.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about this, you know, and I'm trying to keep up with the chat here too, but it's trim those nails there. Yeah, no man.
Yeah, Robert's train set's got a good layout that was on here last week. That layout he's got in the loft.
Oh, Robert. Oh yeah, and I'm fascinated as how he has it all running like through the computer and stuff. That's something I'd love to look into. MHB.
Yeah.
Podink, I'm going to say that. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong.
Steve Childers is doing well with his layout as well, isn't he?
Who's that?
Steve Childers.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing well. Well, I mean, I do that scratch build series, don't I? I'm involved with. It's up on me that I do. I do scratch build series on my channel.
You do sketch building?
Yeah, I do a lot of scratch building. I do a lot of scratch building. I build a lot of things, not on this layout, on the Anfield Road layout. I've done a lot of making fences. I've done all sorts.
Oh, okay.
I do a
There's so many
I do
good
a
channels. So many good channels, man. I can't keep up.
Yeah, there is. Well, I'm involved. John from School Kill got me put. I emailed him. Could I do a live 5 o'clock my time, 12 Eastern?
Yeah.
Noon your time, and I have a lot of the Americans that come into. I've had Nathan Delaney on my channel. I've had a lot of people like that come onto my channel.
No, I know Nathan. I've actually met Nathan. He's a nice kid.
Yeah, he is. Well, he's actually, believe it or not, he's emailed me. He wants to send me something. I need to email him back. I haven't had a chance to do it because I've been working on this layout, trying to get the train table up.
Yeah.
Because it had all scenery on it and everything. I had to take all the scenery off it and rebuild it, and it's a complete layout. I've started rebuilding it, as you can see. I've got the train station in your. I've got the train shed that you can see in the distance. I've got all down here where these houses are. This is all sidings and the fiddle yard. These are all my houses. I'm moving it around at the moment because I'm still working. You know the way you're trying to do a plan of a road, how you're going to do it. It takes time on a plan, and your layout is going to look good when it's done, actually.
Yeah, thanks. I hope so.
It takes a lot of time.
I'm trying to take my time.
It does, especially when you've got two layouts now. I'm trying to put time in on this one and the other one, but at the moment it's too hot up in the loft at the moment, so I'd rather work on this one. That's another reason I've done another layout, because it's hot in the loft.
I started my layout last summer.
Yeah.
Still building it.
I know your layout's got to take time. It all takes time. It's time and planning.
Oh yeah, we're adjusting the layout as we go, as we lay the cork down. We're making some tweaks here and there.
Yeah, you do make some tweaks. It's all about making the tweaks. I quite like it.
There's a view there's the one end.
Oh, there's your mill. I'd love to see that a little more up close, James.
Let me go swing this brain camera with me.
Oh, that looks good, that, James.
That's something I've always wanted to kind of do, but it just takes so much room.
So there's the mill. There is the what you call a blower house. And
that's nice.
Next to that is the
the rolling mill.
That's the rolling mill.
Nice.
Is that HO? Is it, James?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I guessed it's HO. I like the HO. Well, it's the HO in your eye, double O in my eyes.
Well, we use a code 83, so they don't use code 83 in double O though.
Yeah.
So there, if you see there is the that's the cook oven. I have to tweak that a bit.
So this whole area is going to all be the mill, like one.
Yes, the whole entire side.
Looks like a lot of track work there, James.
Oh yeah, we got track everywhere.
It looks like it. How many points have you got on it, if you don't mind me asking?
Probably about 30.
Thinking heck, I thought I was bad. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5. I was trying to do a return lead. It just was not going as planned. I lost my temper with it and gave in and just done it as a siding.
Most of my switches are the new Pico Unifrogs.
Yeah.
And the other ones are all the new Walters. They're coming out. And the only thing else is some of the specialty stuff is Atlas. Like the crossovers. Atlas makes a lot of that specialty stuff you can't get anywhere else, so it's Walters. I have
Yeah,
about 3 crossings they call it.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's my
That's
yard over there. That's where the yard's gonna go.
Oh, back in that room.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So you've got a separate room for your switching yard.
So
Yeah.
do a little once around the room there, James. You got this is on one side, and then what else you got?
Let me raise the lid because I don't see the. I can see the other computer. So can you see that? Okay.
Yeah, I can. Okay,
So
so
that
you
is-
can
See that? That looks good.
Oh, nice.
So
You got a little climb going there. What's that for?
That's my incline. It starts from here. And it goes all the way around the layout. About
Is that just for elevation change? That's not going to be for a second level or nothing, is it?
No, it's strictly elevation, just to add interest to the trains.
Oh, nice.
So it's
Yeah, I
a
like the bridge.
2.25%.
I like the bridge.
And it's precisely a friend of mine who's a road engineer from South Africa came up and he calculated every space, every support where I need to be to get a perfect grade change.
All right, Jason from the Train Freak is there.
Well, hi,
Yeah,
Jason.
I just noticed that. He's doing well with his new layout room. He's done away with the garage door, hasn't he?
Jason, you're doing a great job on that, man. You and your is it Uncle Bob? Why won't I say Uncle Bob?
Yeah, I tell you now.
But yeah, that's
I
going to
can't
be
wait.
nice.
It is when it's done. He's gonna have a nice train room there.
Yeah.
Where I've got this layout is my computer room stroke train room now. It used to just be a computer room and spare room. It's now computer room stroke train room.
So this is the other end, Dave.
Yeah.
See, this is the elevation starts here.
Yeah.
And goes up. So this end of the layout is about 9.5 feet across.
Okay.
But
that's a good size layout.
It's I try to get the max out of the space I had in the basement.
Mm-hmm. Well, nice thing is too. Now you're gonna put that yard. What is that, like a furnace room or a laundry room over there? You're putting the yard in.
Furnace room, yes. It's sort of a storage yard, but we created a Y. And the other thing too, you have my your place. These things here, these sweepsticks.
Yeah, I got some of those too.
These are made in Canada.
Are they really?
About an hour's drive.
They are good. They're good people there, man. I bought a set of 26s and a set of 28s.
I have 26, 24 and a quarter, 22 and 20.
Yeah.
But
I'm going with the.
I got.
Oh, cool, Jason. Yeah, that'd be good to see that. What is that?
It's rail.
That would be good, Jay.
These are made in the UK.
Yeah.
They're Motor Tech. I'm using them on anywhere I have my lift gate. Or anything.
Oh, that would have worked out good for instead of doing that screw head that I did.
Yeah.
Well, the screw was this for like electricity too, though?
Yep. There's.
So you wire right to that and then solder that to the rail, or what?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Well, because like those screw heads I put in, that's strictly just to hold it in place when the gate's open.
Right.
It's not powered. I just did a feeder onto the gate, and it just kind of does its thing.
Well, if you ever watched Larry, the DC guy?
Oh yeah, I like that guy.
He did a video on these, and Rick Bailey is using these on his bridge.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Did he ever get his issue figured out? He had an issue with that bridge, and he was trying to figure out how to keep the top removable or something.
Yeah, he's working. I gave him a few ideas, but I hadn't heard back how he made it.
Yeah, I know we had some serious issues with that bridge, didn't he?
Just a wiring issue.
Yeah. I think he wanted to keep the truss part removable as to allow himself to be able to clean the track and stuff like that. So he was trying to put some kind of contacts on to it or something. Those guys have a good show too. I always miss some of these live shows. Like I know Sparky was on last night, but I missed it.
I know I missed Sparky last night, but sometimes some of the American shows are a bit late for me.
Yeah, I know that's what Robert was saying too. That like this is early for a lot of us, but well, not me necessarily because I'm up, but it's like what 12, 1 o'clock where you're at.
1 o'clock.
Yeah.
11 minutes to 1.
So,
What time's in England now?
1:11 in the afternoon.
So okay, so our morning time is perfect for you time.
Yeah, that's why sometimes I'll do a live. I do a live that is involved. It's on the sidetrack stuff. It is John Skookill has got it put. I have had it put in. I do a live 5 o'clock my time, 12 noon your time.
Okay, I have to check it out.
is that on a certain day?
Sunday, every Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. Okay.
I can check it out on Sunday.
Yeah, I do that. It's 12 noon your Eastern Standard Time. I usually have a panel up that are doing scratch building. I've had who we had up. I usually get New Ferris comes up, William. He's working on his shed at the moment. I've had Nathan here on. I've had who else have I had? I've had a couple of. I've had Steve Childers. I've had quite a few up in the past on me live stream. I like this StreamYard. It's decent software to use for streaming.
Yeah, and the thing is,
use it my end.
What are you using? StreamYard?
I haven't used any of StreamYard. Only through here, but I've never gone live myself yet. I haven't figured out how to use that part.
It's easy. It is easy, James. StreamYard is the easiest software to use.
Yeah, if I could figure it out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If he can figure it out, I can. If Dave can figure it out, it's easy.
Yeah, it definitely makes it pretty usable. Now
I do have a double train set. I do have. I think it's a Class 53 steamer.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm just in the proceed. That's all I'm running. I'm going to be running steamers. I've just been in my model shop yesterday, and he's got a nice steamer in that I want to get. I will be getting it. It just takes time. But it's all time and money.
My main trains around here is TH&B, CP, and Buffalo, and New York Central.
Yeah, I know all them. I do like some of your stuff you use. I like the BNF. Is it BNF?
I also have Great Northern too, which I like.
Yeah. I like the Great Northern. Your Great Northern stuff looks good.
Yeah. Well, see, TH&B at one time was owned by CP Rail and New York Central. There was pictures of New York Central being up here years ago.
Yeah.
But so that's why I have that as connected to TH&B at Brown County and Buffalo. Believe it or not, Dave, TH&B used to have a ferry that crossed the Lake Erie from, I think, Toledo, somewhere across the middle of Lake Erie.
Really?
Used to travel coal for the steel mills back in the early 1900s.
Oh, that's a long trip on a ferry.
But it went across to Port Maitland. That's where it was the main shipping lane.
Oh wow.
I forget whereabouts in the U.S., but about mid Lake Erie on the American side.
Matt was saying, I like the morning stream. It makes the time go by fast, and a diversion from the greater morning motor roaring.
Yeah, it does. It does. I've only actually I've only just set it up a second monitor over by the new layout yesterday, and that's what I was doing while you were live. I was moving my laptop over to it.
Well, good. I'm glad that I could make the time go by. Huh.
No, it's a good show. I like it because it's not super crazy big. The bigger the channel, the more people you have, and chat.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. I to be honest, I done my channel, started it in me loft layout, and I done it as a vlog. And if I done it as a vlog, and I didn't expect to get as big as I got, I think last time I looked, I'm at about 444 subscribers. I didn't expect to get where I've got.
Digger Evans says hello. How you doing, Digger?
Hi, Digger.
See you in there? I'm actually getting ready. I'm gonna have to get off. It's 8:17, so I don't have a choice today. The wife, I gotta let the wife go to work, but
yeah.
Unfortunately,
thanks for letting me come up, Dave.
Oh man, you're welcome. Thanks for coming. I'm glad.
It's okay, mate. I like this stream. Hopefully, the next couple, I will have a video that will be coming out today sometime. There will be a video.
Okay.
I'll just try and look out. But if I do a regular stream on a Sunday, that is 12 noon your time. But it was a good show you had, Dave.
Well, thank you.
And it's nice to see your face, Jason. I've seen you in the streams.
Yeah, it's cool to be able to connect with everybody.
It is, yeah. Especially over the pond. I connect with you over the pond. You connect with us over here. It's all interaction, isn't it? It's all.
Thanks, Joe.
Right. That's right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna change the camera back anyway to me. Put me back on for a bit. May as well. I'll show the layout for a bit. I'm gonna probably, now I've got the camera set up over here, I'll probably try and do some filming. I
need to go to the hobby store. I need some cork. I'm short 2 pieces.
There you go.
Oh, you're gonna have to buy a full roll just for 2 pieces.
Well, it's only I think $7 for a strip, 3-foot strip.
Oh, that's not bad.
No. But I have another section on I haven't even designed yet, and that's going to be called the BOF. I'm going to scratch build that.
Oh, nice. I do a lot. I do scratch building. I make my own fences out of matchsticks and coffee stirrers.
Okay.
Hey, Digger.
I've got a template for them. They're on my channel if you want to have a look at them. The template how I make them. Yeah, they're easy to make. The fences are easy to make, so I like a lot of scratch building. Scratch building is cheaper if you can do it with coffee stirrers and making stuff from scratch. It's cheaper.
I don't go to the coffee shops too much anymore, so I make it at home.
Yeah, but you can buy the coffee stirrers online now.
Yes, I got to order some more push pins from Amazon to lay in the track.
Oh, I've just finished laying. I've just finished yesterday doing me billiard. I may do a walk round video on my phone on the track plan. Today I may try and get that out.
Okay.
But thank you for letting me come up, Dave.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for coming.
No problem. You have a good day anyway, and I hope to see you around the streams.
You too. We'll talk to you next time.
Talk to you next time, Dave. Thank you for having me. See you, James.
See you.
Okay, bye-bye.
See you, James.
Bye.
All right, James. I'm going to head out of here, too, you guys.
I'm off to Cambridge, so...
Okay, these streams are awesome while you're working on your own layout. Here, see, let's grab this. Yeah, I agree, Jason. There's a lot of times on the live shows I have it in the background while I'm doing other things on the layout. Yeah, I hear something interesting, and I'll kind of pop in and comment,
Yeah.
But
last night with Sparky. I watched it in the background.
Yeah, by the time I got home and settled and everything, totally forgot because he doesn't do it every week anymore. I don't think
It's every 2 weeks, and I forgot about it. But we're busy laying cork last night, so I couldn't.
I missed the On Track Tuesday with Tony this week too. I told him I was going to be in there, and then I ended up forgot I had something planned with the wife that night, so I totally forgot about it.
We go out. Our club goes out rail fanning on Tuesday nights now, so we don't. By the time I get back home, it's done.
Yeah. It's summertime. You know, with it being summertime, a lot of guys are doing other things.
Yeah,
so
it's hard.
I'm doing more train stuff than I should be just because I'm trying to get up and running. You know, I'm trying to get the main line up so I can run trains around.
That's all I want to do is get track in so I can run trains, and I'll do the rest in the winter.
Yeah, right. I'll work on the more detailed stuff and yards and different things like that, industries later. I'm trying to plan for them ahead so I know where I'm putting turnouts and stuff. But
yeah.
All right.
Okay, guys, we'll chat
again. I'm getting the dirty looks over here. I gotta go.
Okay, I'm going. Bye.
Okay, guys. Thanks for stopping in. It was a great time. So next week, same time, 7:30, and this has been fun, man. Hopefully, I can keep this up. This has been an interesting little adventure. I'll put the link in the chat for my Teespring if you guys want cups. No pressure. But they'll be in there. All right. Anyhow, thanks, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.